Hey guys, and welcome to this week's video. So this week I thought we'd start off by having a little chat. I know we do that like every week. It always ends up being a 15-minute chat, but I'm going to try and keep it snappy. So if you're not really bothered about the chats and the bits, then you can skip and go on to the rest of the video. I thought we'd have a little catch up. You may notice I'm on a couch. We actually got a couch over the weekend, and that's where our story starts. So we got ourselves a little IKEA couch. So excited to actually have a couch. Me and Carl were talking about it, and actually this is probably the first proper couch we've bought, even though it was like $1,000 or something. Like, obviously that's a lot of money, but this is the first time we've ever spent any money on a couch. Like our other couch in our last flat, in our first flat together, there was already a couch there. In our second one, we didn't have a couch for the longest time because we just couldn't afford it. And then we got like the cheapest IKEA couch. And it was like rock solid, like so small. So this is our first couch where we can like lay down. It's like a pull-out couch and it's got like an L shape. So that's fun. But putting together this couch, if you're a little bit squeamish, maybe don't listen. I'll put a little timestamp of where I stopped talking about this. When we were putting it together on Sunday, it sprung open and took my toenail off. You probably don't want to know this at all, but I need to just tell you about my week because I'm actually like still in shock, to be fair. It like kind of took 80% off, and then I was like, what am I gonna do? Callum was like, this is like my worst fear, so he couldn't really help me at all. I called up like, you know, like the online doctors thing, and they said, yeah, you're gonna have to go to like urgent care. So we got a taxi to urgent care, waited there for, I think we were there for about 3 hours. So it wasn't too bad in the end. I saw the doctor and then he was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this because there's no nurses here and you need a nurse in case you faint. And I was like, okay. So then they sent me upstairs to someone else and she was like, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. And I was like, please, like, you have to like get this off because like, what am I going to do? You know, it was like Sunday night. And but then she managed to do it, so down a toenail. And it's actually been fine. I've been like, you know what, like obviously it's happened, nothing I can really do. I'm currently in contact with IKEA to see if they can do anything. I don't know what they can do, they can't give me a back. But like, you know, do something. So we'll see, probably nothing will come of that. Like they're probably not going to care less, but it's been fine. So today's currently Thursday, and if you're wondering why I'm not in work, it's because yesterday I went to get a dressing change. And it's more painful now than it ever was, even getting it off. I don't know what they did, but I'm going to spare you all the details, but it's really painful now. And I can like, I was being wearing my Crocs. I went to work the past 2 days. So I was off the Monday because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be. And then, so I was in Tuesday and Wednesday and I was doing the graphics for them, which is a new part of my job. And so like, all was well. And then obviously yesterday, after work, I went to this appointment. And then when I got in, I was like, oh my God. Like I got up this morning. So I've been up since 4:30. I got up this morning to go to work and I was just text my manager. And I was like, just a heads up, I don't think I'm going to be able to print today. So, and she was like, girl, just take the day off. And I was like, okay. I need to be forced into days off because because obviously I've only just started there. And obviously, like, I've literally just been there, like, I think I've been there maybe a month. So it's just a bit like, oh, I don't really want to be taking days off. But there's honestly, like, to screen print, you have to press a pedal, and I can't press the pedal just yet. So I think it's quite a quick, I think it'll be fine quickly. Like, I'm hoping to go in tomorrow because I just can't really afford not to, you know. But yeah, that's all of the talk. We're down a toenail and we've gained a couch. So yeah, that's how my week's been. But it's been, apart from that, it's been okay. I haven't really done too much because I've just been kind of keep the walking to a minimum. So yeah, I've just been going to and from work. So the lack of video this week, I don't really know what I've had an idea before, which I think we're gonna do, but I was like, there might not be a video. But it's hard because I feel fine in myself. It's not like I feel sick. It's just like I'm like can't really do anything, you know. And then when I get in from work, I'm tired from like the whole day and like having to take tablets and stuff just for the pain. So it's just like I'm just like dead on the couch and just want to sleep. So it's hard making a decision of what to do in the video, but we're all good apart from that. Yeah, work's all good. How are you guys? I hope you enjoyed last week's little video. And yeah, hopefully this one is fun too. It's going to be another arty one. I did actually want this week to be my painting one, but I haven't done any more painting. But I think I might do some today just to relax. But I thought, because of the new couch, obviously, we're thinking about all of the furnishings we're going to do. So I reckon a real furnishing video / haul is going to come in a couple of weeks when my sister's here. We're going to do all of those fun things. I've currently got the pillows from the bedroom that we got a couple of weeks ago and came out on the couch because it needs to be lived in, you know. It's soft at the back, but it's like the seats, they need a minute to be lived in. So we need to do some fun apartment decorating, which is really exciting. So on that note, I thought we could kind of base this week's video off this week's print, possibly. And I was thinking about, obviously we're going to want to hang some things. I definitely want to hang our painting. I think I maybe want to hang it at the side here, you can't really see. Because I've got, it's like a big square canvas and I think it'd be really fun. But I think maybe we'll do some, there's obviously some weekly prints that I have done that I want to print. Like the mountain, maybe the quote. Like the quote of you don't eat the fruits in the same day you plant the seeds. I feel like I butchered that quote. So there's a few that I definitely want to print. Hopefully maybe we can print them next week and get them up. Hopefully we're allowed to put them up. But I'll probably get some printed in like Officeworks or something. And then we can pop them up and have a nice fun art wall. So I thought today we could obviously, oh, that's my washing. I thought today we could do an off print. So the video is going to be about us doing our print, but it's going to be something that I really want on the wall. Maybe it's something that I've seen, something on Pinterest, something really fun. But I thought that could be this week's video. Rather than there being no video, I thought we could do a print video. And that could be fun as well. So yeah, let's go get some inspiration, plan, draw, and yeah, I'll see you when we're doing all that fun stuff. We've changed positions, we've got comfy. I think I've just had a little idea of something that I'd like to do. I think we create a big print. There's a few things that I do want to do that I know I definitely want to have on the walls. I really want a big flower canvas, but I think I want to paint that. Like a really huge one. I want to get like a huge square canvas and do like flowers in it in like an abstract way. But I've also really wanted to do, I don't think I've ever done it, like a, you know, those tablescape vibes? I'll pop some inspo up. But I'm thinking, like, I've always wanted to do one of them, and I always like the really simple ones, like I mean, it might not be simple, but like the simple looking ones where it's just kind of looks like pencil on paper. So I thought maybe we could try one of them, because I think I've tried a couple times, but never been really successful with it or liked it. I feel like it's always like the the angle of how I'm drawing it isn't what it should be, if that makes sense, because I've never done it with something in real life, which we can't really do that now, but maybe we should try that in the future. But I've just like looked at my phone because I seen a print like that on Pinterest, and I've just looked at my phone and I've got a couple pictures of like when I had the flowers, when I had my flowers on Valentine's Day in the vase, and I had like a cute little setup and I took a picture of it. So I'm thinking maybe we do things with stuff in the actual house. I think that'll work. Like I'll have the reference photo and stuff, and then I'll be able to. I can add other things like in the photo. There's the vase. My paintings in the background. I don't know if I'll draw that. Maybe I will. Just like a really like loose drawing of it. Like my sunglasses are in it. Some of the little things I've made, and then maybe we could just add like, sorry, there's a huge truck going past. Maybe we could add something else I've took a picture of. Maybe it's like, we've been going for pancakes a lot recently, and me and Carl really like pancakes, so maybe I'll draw in my pancakes that I had recently. So that's the kind of vibe that I'm thinking. I'm thinking at least it's all stuff. Like I've got obviously the reference for I haven't got the flowers, but I've got a picture of that. And there's a few things I can draw. So I think we'll do that. It's fun to have a drawing of your own stuff. You know, I think that could be quite fun. So let's go on with that. We're gonna start drawing, and we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully, it's really fun. This is kind of where we're up to now. I actually quite like it. I think it's definitely a bit too busy up here, but then I'm like, is it? Maybe because down here is still quite like plain, but this is what we've got so far. We've got the roses, we've got the drawing, we've got the miscellaneous bits. I added some keys in there because there was a spot with nothing there. My cup of tea, and some pancakes. I do really like the simplicity of it. I think I'll keep this version, duplicate it, and then do one where it's kind of like drawing in vibes, like colouring in, and we'll see where it gets. But I like it so far. It's fun, it's kind of just like free, and yeah, it's cool. So we finished our print. I've been sat here for like the past couple of hours just drawing, and it's been really nice actually. I think sometimes when I'm doing the print, I want to show you guys like every single step of it, but it's just me with my head down drawing and just like kind of getting along with it. And I think when I feel like drawing, I don't like stopping myself, if that makes sense. Maybe when we've got more of a space we can actually create, and I'll be able to show you guys a little bit more. But this is this week's print. It's actually really cute. I really like it. It's a bit busy. It's a bit here, there, and everywhere. There's a lot going on, but I kind of like it. I kind of like how it turned out. Yeah, it's really fun. It's got all of our things in, and maybe we'll be able to get it printed. I'll see if we can get it printed before the vlog goes up, but if not, maybe we can get it printed for next week and have it hanging up. So that would be really fun. This is also, when we planned for this couch, we didn't plan to have it here against the wall. We kind of planned to have it facing this wall and having the TV here. But the couch is a lot bigger than we thought. We didn't realise it was going to be this big. I don't know why, maybe like just, we knew it was going to be like a 3-seater L couch, but for some reason, like when it's actually in the space, it's obviously a lot different. So I don't know if it'd look silly if we turned it around, and obviously I'm not turning it around since the incident. um, so we never know, like, the art I put on this wall might not stay there, but I think it'd be really fun to just have a home full of my artwork. It's just going to be like a museum of my own artwork. But I think it's nice because everything's going to be so different. Like, my prints every week are so different from the last week, you know? So it just kind of, if you walked in here, you probably wouldn't know that I did them, or like the same person did them, you know, which is nice. I quite like that. So yeah, this whole place is probably just going to be a bit of a museum to me and my artwork. Which it'd just be like if I had like a little studio or something, that'd be the same, wouldn't it? But I really enjoyed doing that, and obviously because I'm off sick today, but feel okay in myself, but also not. It's been nice to draw and not be on my phone and let the hours pass by, but also be doing some relaxive things. But yeah, I've really loved doing this week's print, and I hope you guys like this video. And I know we only had a small catch up, but hopefully next week's video will be a little bit more informative on life and how life's going, and hopefully we're on the mend. We're healing, you know. But I really enjoyed this week's video, and I hope you have too. Just a nice little light-hearted video. I don't know how long it's going to be, maybe like 20 minutes. Just something nice to watch, so light and easy, you know? But I hope you've had the most magical week, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. And if you're doing anything fun, tell me in the comments if you like. We can have a little combo. And yeah, that's it for me this week, guys. So wherever in the world you're watching this, whatever day you're watching this on, I hope you have the most special day. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again, same place next week. Bye, guys.